of them. And this was part of a deliberately sectarian strategy that also included the dividing up by walls of Baghdad. And the U.S. growing close to figures like Maliki, who was personally run by the White House. Bob Woodward's books are very interesting as kind of internal stenographies of what was going on in the White House at the time. He describes in detail how George W. Bush would personally handle Maliki and the way that a CIA person would handle his field asset. Bush would personally handle Maliki from the White House over video conference dozens upon dozens of times. And this is the man who, right after the U.S. left, launched the most intense sectarian campaign, terrorizing the Shia of Iraq, which was kind of the immediate, most proximate cause to the rise of ISIS in Iraq. So it's this nightmare that's been unleashed. It is out of Washington's control now. No big power has control over this. I think the outside powers are mainly responsible for the rise of ISIS and the chaos in Syria and Iraq.
Question.
And that means the U.S. with the invasion of Iraq, Russia with propping up Assad, Iran with propping up Assad, the U.S. for everything they did afterward in the invasion, the Gulf states, Saudi, etc., backing the Islamist forces, many of which later became ISIS. But it's now out of all of their control. The U.S. can't control it, Russia can't control it, the Saudis can't control it. It has reached that point, as it did in Afghanistan, but it's even worse in Syria and Iraq. And the Bible says they sow the wind, they shall reap the whirlwind. Well, usually that isn't true. It's just not true most of the time. It's like the other slogan, the people united will never be defeated. Not true.
Right.
The people united get defeated all the time. They get crushed, they get massacred, they get thrown into mass graves. But sometimes you sow the wind and you do reap the whirlwind, and that's what's happening now to the west with ISIS.
Exactly. Thank you, Alan.
Thanks.
And thank you for watching Days of Revolt.
Had to eat out the watermelon patch. And they put me in a shack